than the hustle and bustle of modern life. It's easy to get caught up in the chaos and lose sight of what truly matters. The ancient philosophy of Stoicism offers timeless lessons that resonate even in our fast-paced world. As men, we often find ourselves facing challenges that test our character and resilience. Today, we'll shed light on some of the most profound Stoic lessons that men often discover later in life. From navigating relationships to finding purpose, these insights are invaluable and can transform the way we approach everyday situations. The power of acceptance. One of the central tenets of Stoicism is the practice of accepting the things we cannot change. This powerful lesson often resonates deeply with men later in life when they come to realize the futility of dwelling on past mistakes or trying to control external circumstances. Instead, they learn to embrace life as it unfolds, finding peace in the midst of chaos. The great Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "We have the power to hold no opinion about a thing and to not let it upset our state of mind. For things have no natural power to shape our judgments." This reminds us that it is not events themselves, but our judgments about them that truly affect us. Marcus Aurelius, another eminent Stoic, wrote in his Meditations, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This wisdom imparts the crucial understanding that while we may not have control over external circumstances, we do have mastery over our own reactions and interpretations. Acceptance does not imply passivity or resignation, but rather a deliberate choice to confront reality with equanimity. As Seneca wisely put it, true happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future. By internalizing the Stoic principle of acceptance, men can liberate themselves from the burden of fruitless resistance and find solace in the knowledge that true strength lies in embracing life's uncertainties. This lesson empowers individuals to navigate challenges with grace and to focus their energies on what they can change, leading to a deeper sense of inner peace and contentment. 2. Wealth and status are not permanent. In a world obsessed with material success, Stoicism teaches us to detach our happiness from external possessions. As men, we often spend years chasing after the elusive markers of success, luxury cars, opulent homes, and impressive job titles. Yet in the grand scheme of life, these symbols of affluence are fleeting and subject to the whims of circumstance. The Stoics, echoing the wisdom of their time, remind us that true wealth lies not in the accumulation of riches, but in the cultivation of inner virtues. Seneca articulates this sentiment poignantly. True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future. This enduring truth encapsulates the essence of Stoic philosophy, a call to find contentment in the present moment rather than pinning our happiness on transient externalities. Epictetus further emphasizes this lesson. Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. This wisdom strikes at the heart of our consumer-driven culture, challenging us to reconsider our insatiable desires and recognize that genuine fulfillment arises from a state of inner sufficiency. It is a realization that often dawns on men later in life, when they find themselves ensnared in the trappings of success, only to discover a hollow emptiness within. This epiphany serves as a clarion call to shift our focus from the acquisition of wealth to the cultivation of character, the enduring foundation upon which a meaningful and fulfilling life is built. As we internalize this Stoic lesson, we come to understand that while external circumstances may fluctuate, the strength of our character remains steadfast. We learn to measure our worth not by the size of our bank accounts, but by the depth of our integrity, the kindness we extend to others, and the wisdom we carry within us. In embracing this insight, we free ourselves from the shackles of materialism and open the door to a richer, more purposeful existence. 3. The value of inner strength. Stoicism encourages the development of inner fortitude in the face of adversity. It's a lesson men often learn through life's trials and tribulations, understanding that challenges are opportunities for growth and character development, empowers us to face even the toughest situations with grace. In the words of Epictetus, difficulties show men what they are. They show the very foundations of a man's character. When you are compelled to face challenging circumstances, you will discover the strength within you to endure and persevere. This lesson resonates deeply with men as they navigate the ups and downs of life. Whether it's facing professional setbacks, dealing with personal loss, or overcoming health challenges, the Stoic emphasis on inner strength serves as a beacon of guidance. The Stoic principle of amor fati, or love of fate, as advocated by Friedrich Nietzsche, encourages us to not only endure life's challenges but to embrace them as essential components of our personal development. This outlook challenges the notion that adversity is inherently negative and instead reframes it as an opportunity for growth. When men recognize that their inner strength can be owned and developed through life's challenges, they begin to view difficulties not as obstacles, but as stepping stones on their journey towards becoming better individuals. As Seneca wisely noted, a gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials. In essence, the Stoic lesson of inner strength teaches men that they possess the resilience to face adversity head-on and emerge from it stronger and wiser than before. This realization empowers them to confront life's uncertainties with confidence, knowing that they have the capacity to endure and thrive in the face of whatever challenges come their way. 4. The art of mindful communication. In the age of social media and constant digital interaction, effective communication has never been more important. The Stoic philosophers recognize that meaningful connections with others are vital to a fulfilling life. Epictetus emphasized the significance of thoughtful speech and active listening. He once said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." This quote highlights the Stoic belief that by listening attentively, we not only gain a deeper understanding of others, but also demonstrate respect and empathy. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to react impulsively in conversations, especially when faced with disagreements or conflicts. However, Seneca reminds us, anger, if not restrained, is frequently more hurtful to us than the injury that provokes it. Stoicism encourages us to pause, reflect, and respond calmly rather than reacting in anger or frustration. This practice of self-control can greatly improve our interactions with others. Marcus Aurelius wrote in his Meditations, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love." This quote reminds us of the power of positive communication. Expressing gratitude and appreciation in our interactions can create a more harmonious and uplifting environment. Furthermore, Stoicism encourages us to be honest and straightforward in our communication. Epictetus advised, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." This implies that clarity in our intentions and words is essential for authentic and effective communication. Stoic philosophy also teaches us the importance of not taking offense easily. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Choose not to be harmed, and you won't feel harmed. Don't feel harmed, and you haven't been." This perspective encourages us to interpret others' words and actions in a way that doesn't disturb our inner peace. It allows us to engage in constructive dialogue rather than getting caught up in unnecessary conflicts. 5. Embracing mortality for a fulfilling life. Confronting our mortality is a potent Stoic practice, and as men, it is often a lesson we learn too late in life. This awakening to the impermanence of existence serves as a catalyst for reevaluating our priorities and seeking a more meaningful path forward. Seneca encouraged us to contemplate our mortality regularly. Let us prepare our minds as if we'd come to the very end of life. Let us postpone nothing. Let us balance life's books each day. The one who puts the finishing touches on their life each day is never short of time. Marcus Aurelius reminded us that our time on this earth is limited. You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. This Stoic perspective urges us to live each day as if it were our last, not in a reckless manner, but with a deep appreciation for the preciousness of time. When we fully grasp the fragility of life, we are motivated to make the most of every moment. This lesson is about more than just seizing opportunities. It's about cultivating a profound sense of gratitude and mindfulness. We learn to savor life's simple joys, whether it's a warm embrace, a beautiful sunset, or a shared meal with loved ones. As the years pass, we understand that these moments are the true treasures of existence. In the pursuit of lasting fulfillment, men who have come to terms with their mortality often shift their focus from external achievements to inner growth and meaningful connections. They recognize that the legacy we leave behind is not measured solely by our accomplishments, but by the positive impact we have on the lives of others. 6. Finding contentment in simplicity. In a world filled with constant stimulation and consumerism, Stoicism urges us to find contentment in simplicity. Many men learn too late that true happiness lies not in the accumulation of possessions, but in appreciating the beauty of life's simplest pleasures. This lesson can be traced back to the teachings of ancient Stoic philosophers like Epictetus, who famously said, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." Epictetus understood that the pursuit of material wealth often led to a never-ending cycle of desire and discontent. In a world where advertisements and societal pressures encourage us to constantly acquire more, it's easy to overlook the value of what we already possess. The Stoic approach to simplicity involves recognizing that the desire for excessive wealth or possessions can lead to unnecessary anxiety and distraction. Instead, by focusing on our core needs and finding contentment in life's basics, we can achieve a sense of inner peace that eludes many. Seneca reinforced this notion when he wrote, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future, not to amuse ourselves with either hopes or fears, but to rest satisfied with what we have, which is sufficient." This Stoic wisdom invites men to reassess their priorities, emphasizing the importance of meaningful experiences, relationships, and personal growth over the relentless pursuit of material gain. It encourages a mindset shift from always wanting more to appreciating what we already have. In practical terms, this lesson might involve simplifying one's lifestyle, decluttering both physical possessions and mental clutter, and fostering gratitude for the everyday joys that often go unnoticed. Men who embrace this Stoic wisdom often find that a simpler life not only brings greater contentment, but also allows them to focus their energy on pursuits that truly matter, leading to a more fulfilled and purpose-driven existence. As the Stoics remind us, it is not in the abundance of possessions that we find lasting contentment, but in the richness of a life well lived, appreciating the simple pleasures that surround us every day. 7. The art of letting go. Holding on to grudges, regrets, or unfulfilled desires can weigh us down and prevent us from living in the present. Stoicism teaches us the art of letting go, releasing the burdens of the past and focusing on what we can control in the here and now. This liberating practice allows men to experience greater peace and clarity. The ancient Stoics were keenly aware of the corrosive effects of holding on to negative emotions and attachments. Seneca, in his essay on anger, wrote, "He suffers more than necessary who suffers before it is necessary." This sentiment encapsulates the essence of letting go. It reminds us that prolonging our suffering through clinging to the past serves no purpose. Epictetus emphasized the importance of distinguishing between what we can control and what we cannot. He said, "We have the power to hold no opinion about a thing and to not let it upset our state of mind. For things have no natural power to shape our judgments." This wisdom underscores the idea that releasing our grip on external events allows us to reclaim our inner tranquility. In practical terms, the art of letting go involves acknowledging our emotions and attachments without becoming enslaved by them. It invites us to accept that while we cannot change certain circumstances, we have the power to control our reactions and interpretations. This shift in perspective empowers us to move forward with a lighter heart and a clearer mind. Moreover, letting go doesn't imply apathy or indifference. It's a recognition that clinging to the past hinders our ability to fully engage with the present and shape our future. As Marcus Aurelius advised, never let the future disturb you. You will meet it, if you have to, with the same weapons of reason which today arm you against the present. The art of letting go is a transformative practice that liberates us from the shackles of past regrets and resentments. By embracing this wisdom, men can experience a profound sense of liberation and peace. As we release our grip on what we cannot change, we open ourselves up to a world of possibilities and opportunities for growth. Through the words of Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius, we find timeless guidance on how to navigate the complexities of life with resilience. Embracing the art of letting go allows us to step into each moment with a renewed sense of purpose and a lighter heart, ready to face whatever challenges lie ahead. 8. The wisdom of self-mastery. Self-mastery is not about suppressing one's emotions or desires, but rather about understanding and guiding them in a rational and virtuous manner. It is the ability to govern oneself, to be the master of one's own reactions and choices. Ancient philosophers emphasized the importance of self-mastery. Epictetus once said, "We have the power to hold no opinion about a thing and to not let it upset our state of mind, for things have no natural power to shape our judgments." This speaks to the Stoic idea that events themselves do not cause our distress, but rather our judgments about them. Seneca also noted that true happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future. This encapsulates the essence of self-mastery, being present, unburdened by unnecessary worry, and making deliberate, considered choices. In the pursuit of self-mastery, men come to understand that true freedom lies in the ability to govern their own minds and actions. They recognize that while external circumstances may be beyond their control, their internal responses and decisions are entirely within their domain. Self-mastery grants the capacity to overcome destructive impulses and base desires. This is echoed in the words of Marcus Aurelius, who urged, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Men learn that the key to a fulfilling life lies not in the avoidance of challenges, but in their adept handling. Furthermore, self-mastery allows men to align their actions with their values, forging a life of integrity and purpose. Stoicism reminds us that unnecessary distress arises from failing to master one's own reactions. These Stoic lessons provide a framework for navigating the complexities of life with wisdom. They have the power to transform our perspectives and lead us towards a more fulfilling and meaningful existence. By embracing the timeless wisdom of Stoicism, we can cultivate resilience, deepen our relationships, and live with purpose, ensuring that we make the most of every precious moment life offers us. If you found value in this video, we urge you to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Check out our other videos for more. Thank you for watching.